Hi, good morning, everyone. So today we'll start with how do we write test cases. So we don't go in detail like what are the formats and everything. So directly we'll start with serial number and test case ID. So I will tell you how do you write a test case ID and everything. So first of all, we make a template. Even many of you people don't know how to make a template also. Test case ID, test scenario. So later we'll see what are the difference between test scenario and everything. Test scenario. Next you can these are the bare minimum I mean what is a columns we supposed to have in test case format. Serial number, test case ID, test scenario, and you can say precondition. Next priority. Priority here it is a different from the priority what we mentioned in the bug. And test steps here, expected result and actual result. Okay, here you can say comments, and later you can say there are many like preconditions, test scenarios, objectives, descriptions, many, but these are a minimum uh, columns we must have. Okay, so just I will make clear things like this. Comments, let's have this. Okay, serial number would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this, right? Sorry. Okay, so test case ID always starts with TC module name, that is we'll see the Facebook test case. We'll try to write a test case for the Facebook, create an account. Okay, so FB001. Okay, so okay, so easy one. Excel, if you don't have much idea on this, please go through some videos. I mean tester must have an idea on how to use this Excel sheet. Okay, so first test scenario is basically what we're going to test. Okay, first we don't go for this directly login page. First we'll try to create an account first, that is first name, surname, mobile number, new password and everything. So these are some objects or elements. I mean even we are going to write a test case for UI also. Okay, so what we're going to test now, like first we'll try to test that is a first name field, right? So what do you write now, that is what you're going to verify. The sentence should be like this: to verify or to check. Means what we're going to check or what we're going to verify. Okay, to verify, we'll prefer verify. To verify, what is that? The field first name. The first name field accepts a text by the user, right? So how we can write this, like we can go for wrapper text, right? To verify the first name field accept the text by the user. What is the preconditions? Precondition should be what? The Facebook precondition is like something that has to be there before we perform this test case or to perform this action. Facebook registration module or sign up module should be ready, right? So we can do this even, sorry. Okay, priority medium. Okay. Test steps is like this is what exactly the test case means. Test case, again, you can define in different way. That is test case, how you can define test case is written down document with respect to what, respect to user requirements, right? So again, you can have some other definitions like it's a condition, steps, or navigation, and etc, etc. Okay, so we'll write as steps here, means how we're going to test this. Okay, so what would be the first step we need to have? That is enter URL. What is that URL? Right. Okay, this is our first step. We need to enter this first, then second step is what? Just a minute. Right. Okay, second step is click on first name field, right? First name, click on first name field, right? Third one, enter text to field, right? Means we'll enter the first field here, click on first name field, means I'm going to click on this, the user will click on this, enter the text field, right? Expected result is what? User must be able to enter text or first name into the first name field, right? This is expected, right? So whenever the user enters some text or first name, he should be able to enter into that. It should allow user to enter that, right? So actual result now we don't put, because unless we execute this test case, we will not be getting to know whether it is going to pass or fail, right? So we'll have a box here, right? Right. So next one is what? To verify surname, right? Here I will enter Michelle, right? To verify the first name is over, now surname, right? To verify, same again, that is also again what? A text field. Verify the surname field accepts a text by the user, right? So again you can have, okay, so again the model should be ready, precondition should be, I mean precondition is same as earlier because we are checking it in the same page, right? So again this is same. Sorry, medium, medium. Okay, now Vishal, right? Almost same. Like enter URL, click on the surname field, enter text of first name. I mean either here that is surname should come, right? Because the text field is different one. User must be able to enter. Okay, that's not copying. Okay, that is surname. Surname into the field. User must be able to enter surname into the field. Okay, next comes that is mobile number. So again, while writing a test cases, we have to have a knowledge on test case design techniques, that is boundary value analysis and equivalence class partitioning, right? If we enter something here, again it takes, it's not a validation is not here, so we can consider some validations in some other fields. Here it's not needed because they are not considered. So here next we'll go for mobile number or email address, right? To verify the mobile number or email address accepts email, and say valid email address. First we'll write for email address and then later we can go for uh, mobile number. Otherwise you can have a test data column here, that is you can have insert. Okay, the test data means the input we give while testing. Here I can give anything that is okay. So we must have this here. Okay. Test data. Here I can have that is Vishal, or I can hear Patel, right? Fine. So here again the same thing, it has to be there. Medium. Here the changes, that is right. You're getting right. To verify the mobile number or email address accepts valid email address field accepts valid email address means this is what I'm going to test here. So here you can say right. So if I want to go for negative test cases, then I can give negative data here, that is I can give Vishal comma com, right? Otherwise you can have a different one, Vishal Patil Gmail @com, like this, right? User must be able to enter valid email address. Able to enter valid email address, right? Otherwise, I can cover with a negative test case, that is to verify the mobile number or email address field gives an error message on entering invalid email address, right? So means when user enters a wrong email address or invalid email address, it has to give the what error message, right? So again I'll copy here. So input should be what? It should not be valid one. Otherwise I can write a two okay, if you are writing a different email address, then sorry, if you are writing different test case for that, for negative test cases, then you need to go for giving a test data for in the same rows. Okay, so you can go for invalid data here. Here it is valid data. Okay, here I will remove this too. I'll go with only valid data. Okay, here user must to see an error message on entering invalid message, invalid email, right? Means here always you need to consider user, and here you need to, I mean, the expected result should be uh, it should be according to the objective, means test scenario. Okay, so next one is new password, or you can say you can go for mobile number also, because we have two number, I mean two of what is it, okay, a mobile, it's also accepting mobile number as well as email address. You can go for valid mobile number also. Okay, so will consider, as of now we'll consider only email address, then we'll go for password. So how it will accept? So for this we don't be having any uh, application here, but thing is you will be given the requirement. As per the requirement we need to write the test cases. Okay, here we have the direct example, I mean application here, a UI here. So password, so to verify password field accepts, it should be according to the conditions. Minimum, I'll consider minimum 8 characters. Okay, accept the minimum, accept minimum 8 characters. What should be how it should be, it is showing it in bullet, right? Right, with bullet, means password should not be visible here. Okay, again the precondition is same, and this is high, and again this is see what I mean, I mean the disadvantage of copy pasting is like, see surname field is again copy pasted from the above field, right? Here what is the this one column I mean field name, that is mobile number mail address. Here again same, right? Sorry. So we're writing here the text, this one, that is uh, accepting, sorry, what are you checking, password field. What happened to this? Copy, paste. Oh, my keyboard is not working. Paste. Okay, fine. Mail client not found. Okay, fine. Okay, it's working fine now. So what is the input? Um, Vishal at the rate 123, right? If you don't want to give, then leave it. Okay. So what should be the expected output? User must be able to enter alpha numeric characters and with bullets. Able to enter alphanumeric characters with, you can write like characters, and third enter character should be converted to bullets or stars, you can say. Okay, so what is the next? 26, I mean like a date of birth, right? Birth date is, just see, let me check with the time. Okay, birth date. So whether all the drop downs are working fine or not, right? Here we need to check, uh, February must have only what, 29 dates. If I am selecting 20, 30, 31, it should give error, right? So again we need to check the leap year, whether February is having 28 or 29, and January is having 30 or 31st. Okay, each and everything, every condition should be present here in the test cases. Okay, so directly we'll go for this one. Again, we need to write down so many test cases for this. I mean, equivalence class partitioning and everything, valid and invalid data, right? Everything. So directly go for genders. So what I'm going to check here now, that is verify, clicking on male gender, highlights a radio button, right? That is a radio button. What should be the same almost? Control C, Control V, medium. What is this? Right? So click on. See, again you can enter each and everything. That is when you come for mobile number. So it should be like, see, test steps should be again directly. You cannot go here, or directly you cannot go here. I mean you can go, but thing is, so we'll follow the steps here. So enter the URL. What are you going to check here? Surname. Okay. So before this we need to go for second, that is enter first name, right? Third one is surname field. Enter the text in surname field, right? So next comes, that is what you're testing here. Okay, first name. So we'll make it larger. Like enter this first name, enter the surname field, enter the fourth one is, sorry, 34th, fifth. Enter email address, right? So what we are checking here, that is again same email address with invalid email address, right? So we'll copy paste this one. So what you're testing here, that is the password field accept minimum 8 alphanumeric characters, right? 1 2 3 4 5, email address is over. Sixth one is enter password, right? Sorry. See, we are clicking on mail. Okay, now enter the password. Here seventh field is what? Selecting the date of birth is all right. Eighth one is click on mail. User must able to see mail radio button is highlighted, right? So user must see that radio button, I mean the radio button which is before the mail is highlighted, right? That is this one. Mail is this one is should be highlighted. Same thing you can write it for female. So I'll make just a simple change here, that is click on female, right? Female. That is here again female, here female. So I can go for custom also. So custom if I go for, then again we need to see all these things. Okay, directly we'll go for sign up. So sign up I can go for like a condition, that is functionality condition, that is, so to verify, clicking on sign up button takes user to the destination of mobile number page, right? After this it will verify the mobile number, right? For this page the user should be get navigated to. Okay, same thing will write, that is okay, and if this is high, if you don't get navigated then it will be very difficult. Okay, so next one is, this is ninth. Click on sign up button. So input will not be anything, like otherwise you can write con, I mean just a click you can say, I mean input is actually that input we give it for the testing, so we need not to write anything here. So here user must be able to get navigated to mobile number validation page, right? Otherwise user must be get navigated to mobile number validation page. Okay, so this is how we do write a test cases, right? Actual result and pass comments. Actual result, once we execute all these test cases, then we'll write like working as expected, or you can say expected, I mean you can say pass. Depends, I mean the format gets changed from company to company or project to project. It depends on the client, or it depends on the process we follow. Right, right? So fail, you can say pass, whatever. Okay, so I think everyone got this. How to write means to verify or to check. It should be compulsory here. I mean, user must be able to see, or user must see. Means it has to be it has to be like expected. I mean, it should be expected. I mean, it has to be get made. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Precondition is something. Using precondition, we can minimize the steps here. Test steps here. Okay, to make lesser steps, we can add this into the preconditions. Like for example, enter the URL. Means every time we need to give this step, first step, enter URL, this is. If Facebook sign up page should be ready, means already we are into this page, something like that, right? Or if I want to write login page, every time I need to give the login credentials, password, usernames, we can give something like this. uh, User is login into Facebook. Means user already logged into system, I mean application or Facebook, like this. Okay, so hope everyone got this. uh, Thank you.